Good afternoon, everybody. It's me, alive and kicking, living that dad life, and loving it. Some days are better than others, but anyway, welcome to my channel. To my old subscribers, how are you? To the ones that may come in, welcome. I'm going to get straight to the point. The reason why I'm going to attempt to revive my channel. The world has gone to absolute shit. Primarily, most of all, on a social level. You know, I remember when I was in school and stuff, you would have like, let's say a member of, let's say maybe you found out that an old known racist politician or a leader of the KKK, I think, David Duke or somebody that passed away. I don't remember. I remember being like, that's terrible. Even though I wasn't particularly a fan of them and thought said human being, insert any human being, was scum. My first thought was kind of like, wow, that must suck for their family. Something to the effect of, I hope that, whatever I thought about him, that maybe he found peace. Maybe there was something about that person that I didn't know, and maybe they were able to get into heaven. I don't know. And sometimes even F them. However, to have couth and tact, not to go on social media and not only express your happiness and hate, but to help spread literal misinformation. And yes, I'm talking about Charlie Kirk. I'm going to touch on Charlie Kirk for a few seconds, because it doesn't take, my opinions on the situation are this. I wasn't a super fan, but I'd been watching his videos for about a year, and a lot of that meme, that white liberal meme that they sent out with the yellow writing, and then a few clips of him talking about Joy Reid, it's all crap. It was all out of context, and it was made it was edited out of context is what I'm looking for. And I know that not because I'm, like these degenerate morons say, no, not because I'm tap dancing or cooning. It's because you can literally go and watch for yourself what he said. And if you can't handle some of the stuff he was saying, it's because you're overly sensitive bitch. Instead of challenging his point, they shot him. And they are scum for that, and may they face judgment in that higher court one day. But back to the subject at hand. They handed people, and yes, I'm talking to you, black people, them white liberals gave you a meme and a few misedited takes. And you all that have never heard of him, some of you have never, ever heard of them except until he died with those little tweets. You went out as foot soldiers for these people, and you did their work for them. People talk about hate and division. Oh, they just causing hate and trying to bring us apart. You are, because you won't take initiative and go and research something for yourself. And in this age of technology where it's at your fingertips, you can go on World Star fucking Hip Hop or Street Fights, but you won't go and look up what Charlie Kirk said yourself. No, because you want to be evil. You want to be these people to use black people as a cudgel. They'll fight for it. Well, what if they go do research? Oh, they won't. No, just give them a couple of memes. They'll run with that. Give them a couple of videos. They'll run with that. Talking like they're scholars. Paragraphs and paragraphs about this dude. Okay? And again, I wasn't a super fan, but I support his message now because it is about good and evil. Sure, there was some stuff, he might have come off a little bit pompous, but when people are calling your names and you hollering at you and stuff, you're going to get a little defensive. You're going to snap back a little bit. But for the most part, the guy was just, He was willing to talk. And to all those people out there that say, oh God, one of the stupidest things it takes I've heard. This idiot online said, yeah, that man shouldn't have been debating no kids. He should have been debating men. Okay, so, excuse me, colleges are institutions of learning. He wasn't going there. The reason why, some of these ignorant black people think that is because debating to them is just insulting you. When you make a point that they can't challenge, they start insulting you, and so they don't understand the concept of no. Charlie Kirk was going there and teaching those kids something. He was challenging them in the environment in which you are supposed to be challenged, which is college. Because most of the time, if you didn't major in it, if it isn't your main course of study, i.e. biology, engineering, doctor, lawyer, something like that, you forget I had to take English or I had to take a fucking elective. You're not even going to remember that stuff. You go to college to learn how to think, to critically think and ask questions and provoke thoughts of your own. And that is one thing that has not happened. You people were lying about Charlie Kirk. And you so-called black people that went in off of a couple of memes. You heard a couple of memes, a couple of unedited videos. Most of you probably don't even watch Joy Reid like that. She's the racist one. All the dude did was make people think. Challenge people's mind. And that is what's supposed to happen in college. But no. They took that away so they can keep cranking out these idiot victims. Majoring in black studies, most of which you can find on the damn internet. Talking about DEI and shit, meanwhile everybody else is learning math, science, getting degrees, and you are being tools for the white liberals. I'm talking to you specifically, black people. I'm not a Republican. I'm not a conservative. What I am is an American citizen that is paying attention. And what I see right now is you dumb idiots are being used. And I say idiots, a lot of people say, why the harsh approach? Because it's going to be a harsh approach to this video. It's going to be a harsh approach to me. It's always a harsh approach to anybody that thinks differently than these clowns out here that have been voting Democrat for the last 60 years and nothing. Oh, God. You know what? I could go on. But I'm going to tell you that I'm not going to, though. I'm going to wrap this up and say that, hey, I'm back. Stop being a tool. Research for yourself. Because one day you people are going to need your souls and you won't have it. One day you're going to wake up and one day you're going to stumble upon the correct information. You're going to feel stupid that you put so much hate in the world. Because you can't complain when it comes back to you. If you put the hatred into the world, it's going to come back to you tenfold. And when you do, don't blame the white man, because you remember your behavior when compassion was expected of you. There is no fate but what we make for ourselves. I'm Cliff London. The channel is no longer Cliff London Uncensored because YouTube censored, so it was dumb. It's now just Cliff London. Thank you for watching my video. If you're an idiot pro-black out there, you know what you can do. Sit and spin on it. Who cares what you think? Peace.